So 1st of November and went into Poundland because Poundland have got their Christmas stuff up. So here is all the elf stuff. They got some elf outfits, elf report cards, elf stickers. They had some water bottles here, but they ran out really quickly. Also had some LED candles in white and red, and I had some fun glasses that are only £1 each. Also hairbands or headbands that are also £1. Great for kids or office parties. The ho ones and snowflake ones as well. Plenty of option for everybody. Also had these candy cane green ties, and at the back they also had the Santa ties, and they were only £1 each as well. Also had these big elf hats for £1 and a Santa hat for £1, and also had the beard, but there was no price on that one. Also down here you had some glasses with straws, and you had some snack buckets. They were all £1 each, with some napkins of all different Father Christmas or snowflakes. These are all cardboard party wear, so bowls, plates, trays, all was £1 each. I think you had about 10 in each pack. Cups and straws as well. The cups had turkeys on, or Santa on, or reindeers on. Also had some games here to play, so TV and film, sports trivia, and general trivia as well. They were £1 each, so great stocking filler. Party game, office party games, great place to go. Also had these glasses, these candle tea light glasses for £1, and some ornaments with some Christmas trees in. They were also £1 as well. Some of them had gonks, some of them had Christmas trees in. Down here you had a reindeer tea light holder. There was no price on that one, but I'm guessing around about £1, £2. Some gonks here that were also £2 each, and smaller gonks for your tree decorations, also at £2. These silver reindeers, which are really nice, they were £3 each. I did like them. The sitting angels, they were £4 each. And then you had some bigger angels here at £8. This was one was white, but the other one, as you can see, was blue. Blue dress and white scarf, or white dress and blue scarf. They were really nice. Not my thing, but they were still nice. The star decoration style baskets, they were £6 each. And a massive Noel sign as well, with a decoration on the O, and I don't know how much that was. The lantern there was £3. These tree decorations that are quite cool was £5 each, and this beautiful house, which I think did light up, was only £6 each. You had this table decoration, tea light holder, they were £6 as well. They were very nice, and you had some gold baubles and gold presents at the top. You also had some blue and white snowflakes for £1 each, or some Christmas trees and stars for £1 each too. You had this lovely sleigh. This was only £1, and I did actually take one home with me because I really liked it, and I've got a polar bear that I'm going to pop on there. And then we had some more decorations here with angels. They were also £1 each, and some ice skates for £1, and mushrooms, which no price, but I'm assuming £1. Also had an owl here and some little polar bears as well. All of these were £1 each. Big massive ribbon, a star tree topper, some snowflakes, butterflies, smaller snowflakes, and these little icicles, which I really liked. Again, all £1 each. Then we had your white and silver tinsel, and she had some streamers as well, and some more decorations here. All of this was £1. These little polar bears there, and some birds. Were they doves or partridge? I'm not sure, but again, they were £1 each. Probably not the best quality, but if you're on a budget, this is a great place to go. More silver and black and gold decorations at £2. And you had some beads here. As you can see, I went on the 2nd of November, and it was near enough gone. They had some baubles here for £1 each as well, in white and silver. So quite a few packets there. So again, this is the best place to go for cheap decorations. The bigger ones here are £2 each. And then you have even bigger ones down the bottom for £3 each. So there's a big range. If you just have a small tree, or want to get a small tree for your child's room, £2 each, or even for the office. And a bigger box of decorations for £5. So you can see you had some more along the top there as well. You had gold reindeers here for, snowflakes or stars, sorry, £2 each. And you had some more decorations in red and gold with red and gold feathers. All of these were £1 each, and even Christmas beads. This beautiful red and gold baubles, they're also £1 in all different sizes. So again, you can really take your pick. And then you had even bigger packs here as well, but again, there was no price on those. Big candy cane decorations here for £2 each, and then you had even more down the bottom for £2 to £3, or you could get the more candy cane and green and red candy cane decorations too. You had the felt Christmas tree for children as well, I think that was £2, and then you had a snowman bauble. I think that was £2 each. Some presents, again, no price, and some red and green tinsel as well. Also had these gingerbread cookie and biscuit style star. They were £2 each, I think. And this nutcracker, my son is loving nutcrackers. This is the last one, so I picked that up for my son. And then we had some more stars and more candy cane decorations for £2 to £3, depending on the size. It had some more presents, and then you had some gonks down here that were only £8, I think they are, £8. Got some bigger nutcrackers and a please stop here Santa. And then you have these, what are they, mousses? I'm not sure, but I love them. They're £6. And you have the ho 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 signs, and then this very small fibre optic tree, and that was only £1. I picked one of those up for my son as well. And then at the top, you did have the rubber ducks, or you had some light up decorations of Rudolph or the snowman. At the top, you had the reindeer, polar bears, and some more angel figures. Here you have window stickers. So all different kinds of window stickers, only £1 each. You could make your own Santa post box. That was only £1. Bunting as well, all £1 each, where you could make everything yourself. Great to get kids involved with them. You had some snow spray for £1, and then you had some gift bags and stockings as well here. You also had some garlands at the top, an inflatable snowman, candy cane, balloons, and then you had your stockings here that were only £1 each. So real good bargain there. And then you had some confetti balloons as well for £1 if you wanted to spruce that up. Empty baubles where you can make your own decorations, they were only £1, and at the bottom you had lots of different things that you could use in those baubles, again for £1 each. And then you had snow blankets or icicle blankets as well for £1, and you had some more colourful tinsel. They were all £1 each. Big snowflakes and candy cane decorations for £1, and some more garlands at the top. We used to put them on the ceiling. I remember them in my grand's house, used to be all over the place. And then you had some sleighs and some boots and snowmen here. We already have those from last year. They were £1 each. So I think we have them in the attic. And then you had a Christmas tree curtain as well. That was in gold, but you can get it in green as well. They were £1 each. And then we move on to some more lights. So here are the wreaths and everything. Oh, there's the green Christmas tree curtain. So we've got the garlands here and some bells. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Name the movie. And then we've got the star here, which lights up for £6. And then you've got the Santa and snowman path lights. They were £1.50. But you could have these light up snow icicles, they were £5. Some lovely lanterns at £4 each, and then you had these other star things here. This was a light up star. It was only £3, so I thought that was really, really nice as well. So a real good bargain. Poundland's your place to go if you're definitely on a budget. These nice stars and sleighs for £6, and then you had more lights. So you had starlights, you had lanterns, you had icicles. All of them were £1 each. You really can't go wrong with the lights in Poundland. So that was all the lights that they had there. There were some more ones at the bottom for a bit more expensive, so £5, but it was a lot more lights than the ones at the top, which is why they're probably a little bit more expensive. They had these white bauble decorations and silver decorations. It was like the Cinderella's Princess carriage. That was only £1. And you had all of these. They were all £1 each. Then you had a range of Christmas cards here for mum and dad, for husband, wife, brother, sister, daughter, all sorts of ones. So we had all of those, and even had school Christmas cards and basic Christmas cards to give to friends and family. These were tiny little boxes. I've never seen them that small before. Great for small gifts. They were only £1 each, or you could get the bigger boxes here, or a medium box, and they were also £1 each as well. So a bargain, absolute bargain. The £6 boxes were the Christmas Eve boxes, so they were really good as well, and quite a lot of space in them as well if you are doing a Christmas Eve box. And then they had a snowflake one as well if you've got someone a little bit older. Princess boxes too if you were giving gifts in a box. And then you had bows and ribbons and everything else that you would need to wrap up presents here. They were all £1 each. You had some hamper stuffing there, that was £1, and some more gold stuffing as well if you wanted that. That was also £1. This is everything you would need to decorate your presents. It's everything you would need to put a hamper together. Everything is there for you, and all of it is just £1 each. So depending on how crafty you are, depending how fancy you want to make your presents look, then go to Poundland because it is cheap as chips. And then you've got more decorations, more wrapping paper, more tinsel bows. There's everything, and all of it was just £1 each. Then you had some wrapping paper here and some bags as well. Again, all of this was £1, and it was really nice stuff as well. It wasn't cheap looking or tacky. It's just basically on the budget. Here you had 3 gift bags for £3. So I thought that was, I've not seen those before, but as I went through town, I saw it a lot more. That was just a bag. Someone just put a bag there. Say they were only £1. These bags were also £1. Nutcracker bags were £1. And again, you can get 3 little gift bags for £1 as well if you have different size gifts to give to people. And then you've got more candy cane bottle bags and all those different kind of things with plenty of wrapping paper to choose from. Again, all of that was just £1. And then we're moving on to a few of the little gifts. So down here we've got Be a Fund or Follow Your Dream Funds. That was £1. You've got this little Nutcracker box. It was a little mouse in a box type of thing. Suppose it's okay for, so I don't really know who would have that, but that's fine. That's £1. A Jurassic World set here for £3, and Peaky Blinders set is £7. Never seen it myself. A toolkit, a phone jail for a joke present is £3 as well. And then obviously at the top you've got some more games and everything that you could have between £2 and £3. And then you've got these big massive cups which says Boss Man, or mine's a large one at £3. And these are mugs with socks in to keep your feet warm. Teacup and sock set, that was £3. And then you had your travel mug and earmuffs as well, which is also £3. A whoopee cushion farting thing. I've got one for my son because he loves those kind of things where he's a boy. Some stress balls as well, which is great. My son has one of those, but he uses a football as a football. Some little games here for stocking fillers, a little duster, Hoover duster for a computer. And then we move back on to some more decorations, as you can see just here. Christmas trees and bows and ribbons and a little garland wreath there as well. And then we have a few more pinky girly ones. They have some medicine there, you know, me and my emergency medical kit. And then you have some dinosaur bath bombs, and you have some dinosaur bath jelly, bath time mess set. Some really good stuff there. That was £1.50. The dinosaur bath bombs were only £2. You also had it in unicorn as well for £2. Unicorn bubble bath as well. And then this was a unicorn lip gloss set. That was £3.50. I think that's a bit much for what you got, but you know, everybody can choose their way. And then here you had some unicorn bath balls to put in, and you had some phone lip gloss. That was £2 as well. And then moving up, you had a little mirror, you had nail varnishes, all for £2.50. And then you've got your soap dispensers and moisturisers for £2.50 to £4. And all the bath kind of gifts that you sometimes buy for people at Christmas, again, it ranged from £2 to £6. Then you had these Christmas crackers, but there was no price on them. So you had the fun children's one, or you had a little bit more eleganty one. So depending on your budget and what kind of Christmas crackers you want at Christmas, you also had it in gold as well. I did like the gold one, but obviously having a little boy, I'm going to have to get the character ones. Table mats, table runners, oven gloves in the shape of Santa gloves, chair covers as well. And then you had the Santa mugs and snowman mugs. I prefer gingerbread ones, but I didn't see any. Also, you can have the glasses, green elf ones, red Santa ones. And you also had this breakfast set, which was Santa mug and bowl, which was £3. It's a big breakfast set there, which I thought was different. They were £3. And then you had your gravy boat here and a Christmas tree chalkboard for £1. Great for a hot chocolate station. The gravy boat was £4 and a Santa cookie jar was £4. And then you have some more glasses here for £2 to £2.50. And then we're moving on to some more tablecloths, some more table runners here. And you have some more fancy glasses if you're having people over or having a New Year's party. And then we move on to the cat toys, because you can't forget your pets at Christmas. Lots of different Christmassy cat toys for them, ranging from £1 up. And then you had the dog toys as well, stocking for £5, ho 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 bone for £1, which I picked up for Toby the dog, and some bacon sizzlers, also £1 each. And then you had this Christmas tree here, for sale, but again, I can't remember the price of that one, and a big tub of baubles for £6. You also had, the £10 was the tree. Then you had your range of Christmas advent calendars, ranging from £1.50 to £2.50, depending on which ones you want. Some of them were £6 if you wanted them more expensive. Here is some elf bits and pieces, but I have seen online that more Poundland shops have better elf stuff, more chocolate lollies. We didn't have that. We had marshmallows and those egg things at £2 and £1. Elf candy floss, elf jelly bean candy canes for £1.50. And then you had some candy sticks as well, and stockings. This was a stocking with jellies and marshmallows. That was £1.50, and the candy cane sticks were also £1. Candy icicles, they call them. So they had those for £1, and they had some more dog toys just here. So you had the dog actual toys, and you had some Christmas dog jumpers at the bottom as well. And then you had some more boards and toys here for dogs too. Ropes, elf ropes, lions, all for about £2 to £3, I think they were. Moving on, we had some more chocolate stuff now. So you had the chocolate nutcracker, you had some luxury fudge here, a big box of luxury fudge. She wanted to get my mum, but she was with me, so I couldn't. And then you've got some Terry's chocolate orange boxes, or just the mint chocolate and the orange for £1.50, Maltesers and the dairy box as well. Also had your packets of Quality Street and Celebrations for £4 each. So if you wanted to get packets rather than tubs, you could go that way. I think you probably get more in the tub for the same price. Also had the Malteser reindeers here as well for £1.50, and arrows and Kit Kats and all the Christmassy chocolate you can get from £1.50 up to £2.50. So a range of chocolates you can get there. These were £1.25, or I think they were two for £2. And there were jelly tots, fruit pastels, Haribo, the candy cane Smarties, Milky Bar, all different kind of ones that you could get. So if you've got to buy more than one, you can go and get that. Chocolate Santa, It's too big for my son to eat. And you also had the Santa Christmas tree decorations as well. And then the money chocolates too. You also had this big £50 note chocolate bar, which I bought for my son because I'm going to give him some money to go to the toy store for Christmas, and I'm going to wrap it around that £50 chocolate bar. Also going to have the chocolate lollies and chocolate coins here. These were turkey legs, but you also had some sprouts as well that you could give. I picked up some of those to put in my son's advent calendar. Not the sprouts because he wouldn't eat it. Different candy canes if you didn't want the traditional red and white ones. Malteser selection packs is the Cadbury selection packs as well, or for £1.25 to £2, or you could get the box ones as well if you wanted to, or you could get Galaxy now, you can get M&M's, you can get Milky Way selection box, or you could get the Nestle ones with all the different things. And then you had all the craft stuff as well. So if you wanted to make something, plenty of crafting for children to do to keep them occupied or to keep them entertained. You could paint your own plate. You could have colouring books here, all down the bottom. They were £1 to £1.50 each. Make your own placemat for £1 as well. This Christmas massive activity book with stickers and colouring and all sorts of different things to have the countdown to Christmas. And you also had paint or colour in your own Christmas mug if you wanted that as well. And then you also had some more Christmas painting ornaments you could have, and you had your Santa activity pack as well. So that was everything in our Poundland. I know that in other Poundlands you can get a lot more, but ours is only quite small. So do let me know what is in yours that's not in ours. I hope you got some ideas from this. And finally, we do have the traditional sweets as well if you wanted to get any of those or bigger advent calendars. Have a great day. See you on the next one.